Students, let's begin with chapter number 11, circle. Now, this basic concept which I'm going to explain you about circle is not new to you. I think in 5th standard, 6th standard also you have learnt about the components of circle. Now, my figure here is little wavy because I couldn't get hold of anything round. But if you are drawing, I want you to use a particular round shape or use a protector, draw a circle neatly. Okay, so this is a circle, and this O here is the point, is the center of the circle. Okay, so O is the center of the circle, center. Okay, now, okay, this circle has various points. There is one line which is from the center to the circle. Now listen to me very carefully. I know you all have done this in 5th and 6th, but I wish to revise it with you thoroughly. From the point to the circle, a line which is drawn from the point to the circle, this line I am talking about. Okay, from the midpoint to the circle, from the center of the circle to the end of the circle, this line is called radius. Now there can be many radius. From here to A, OA is also radius. OF from the center to the circle. OD also from the center to the circle. OM also from the center to the circle. Okay. OA, OB, OF, OM, OD. So from the center to the circle. These are the radius. Okay, and many radius are called as radii. Okay, so you can identify the radii. So you get OA, of course. OA is a radius. OB is a radius. Then from OC you have from the center to the circle. We are not counting the whole line. Remember, only from the center, only this much. OC, OF. Now chords. There is this column there next to on page number, I can tell you the page number is 75, the first page of this lesson. Now we're discussing for the chords. Now what are chords? Chords are a line on the circle which makes two ends of the circle meet. Like this line is drawn on in the circle from point E to point C. Okay, so now here is also one line, point A to point D. So this line which is joining the two ends of the circle, AD, EC, this also FC, two end of the circle, one end this and one end is this. So this line joins the two end of the circle. What is a chord? Chord are the 2 points on the circle which join two ends of the circle. Okay, so two ends of this can also be, I can draw one more chord here, see. PQ, it is joining the two ends of the circle, right? So chord, this is an extension, I've given you an example. So you can take chord PQ, you can write EC, AD and FC. Okay, AB also, because they are also joining the two end points of the circle, 2 points of the circle, point A and point B. They're joining point A and they're joining point B. So two end of the circle they are joining. Okay, so AB also. Now diameter. Now then listen carefully. What is diameter? Diameter is the longest chord on the circle. Okay, so diameter is the longest chord here. Diameter is the longest chord. Okay, so chord is what? Chord is the line which joins the two ends of the circle, right? Now, then how it becomes a diameter? It becomes a diameter when it passes through the center of the circle. So AB is passing through the center of the circle. So AB is the longest chord and AB is the diameter of the circle. FC is also passing through the center of the circle. F and C passing through the center of the circle, right? And they're meeting the two ends of the circle. So this is a diameter. Now PQ is also a chord, right? But is it passing through the center of circle? No, so it is not a diameter. EC, it's chord. Is it passing through the center of the circle? No, so it is not a diameter. Diameter is only when the chord is said to be a diameter when it passes through the center of the circle. AD is also chord, but it is not passing through the center of the circle, so it is not a diameter. AB is a diameter, AB is a chord also, and AB is a diameter also because it is passing through the center of the circle. FC is a chord also, FC is a diameter also because it is passing through the center of the circle. So diameters you can write AB, FC. Diameters AB, FC. Okay. So this is that column here on page number 75. You will go through this, you will draw, you will write this. Okay. Now, circumference of a bangle, they have just given an example that bangle is 19 centimeter. So they have taken out a their diameter and they found the ratio of the diameter and the circumference. Okay, so this we need not do. This was only an example given that circumference and diameter can be divided. That will give you the ratio, like lid of the jar or for an example of a plate. Okay, so that's only an activity to show the relationship between circumference and diameter. Okay, so we need not do this. Okay, next this I will send you the exercise.